Wow, you look pretty upset. Don't go bust an artery. Wouldn't want to make Annie a widow so soon after your wedding.
You are some piece of work. You know that.
Nah, I'm just a damn good businessman. You were gone, so I stepped in.
By turning half the management team against me?
Actually, it's more like 3/4, but then again, who's counting?
Okay. You want a war, JR? You got one.
No, it's not a war, Scotty. It's more like target practice.
Marissa, hi. Greenlee. I haven't had a chance to say how sorry I am about David. You too. Sorry, I mean... What's that? Oh, yeah, the police let me pick up a few things and to get some clothes for David to be buried in. Do you need any help with the arrangements? Oh, no, I've taken care of everything. Unless, of course, you want to... No, it's okay. You're his wife. I barely knew him. You know, David talked about you all the time. He did? I think it frustrated him that he couldn't be more involved in your life. No, frustrated is the wrong word. It made him sad. He loved you in his way. Were you too happy? Was he? I don't think David was ever truly happy. Not since the year that he lost Leo, you know, his brother, and his baby girl. Maybe he was never truly happy. I had no idea. David was a complicated man. He was brilliant. Angry. I don't think there was a grudge that he couldn't hold on to, but he was also sweet, caring, and passionate. So you did love him? David's love was too much. I don't think he knew any other way. Yeah, that's the way it was with us. He kept trying to make up for all the years that he didn't know about me. But something just always got in the way. And now that he's gone, I just keep thinking that I should have tried harder.
But don't blame yourself. David was so afraid of getting hurt again that it was impossible for anyone to love him. At least on his terms.
Thank you for talking to me about him.
Helps me too.
We can talk again sometime if you'd like.
Yeah, I would.
Brava, brilliant speech. My whole life wrapped up into one nice, easy little package. David was incapable of love, mad at the world, blah, 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 blah. All my fault, right? Only you and I both know that's not the case, now is it? You seem to leave out a heart-wrenching part. I was in love with you, Greenlee. You were incapable of loving me in return for only one reason. And it had nothing to do with me. All you ever cared about was Ryan.
I am only trying to help you.
I appreciate that, Annie, but getting Colby to lie is not helping. It's only making things worse. The best possible way that you can help me right now is just to take care of Emma.
I am taking care of her.
No schemes, no drama.
I heard you, Ryan.
That includes what we talked about before this all happened, you know? You and JR.
What? Oh, would you give it a rest? I am married now, Ryan. Scott and I are very happy.
Okay. I hope so. What? I mean, I do. I hope so.
Why are you even thinking about me and JR right now?
I'm not thinking about you and JR. I'm thinking about Emma. And right now, I'm in this place, and I hope it's not for long. I hope I get out of here. But in the meantime, I really need you to be strong for her, please.
Have a little faith in me, okay?
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about your your honeymoon.
Thanks. I'm sorry you're stuck in here. But Ryan, I really, really hope she's worth all this. Greenlee.
Kendall, it's Jesse Hubbard.
Open up, Kendall, now!
Kendall, I know you're in there.
Go in. Come on.
Kendall, open the door. Kendall.
Open it. Go in.
Please tell me you didn't just burn evidence in a murder case?
No, I caught a chill, so I lit a fire.
You're right, it's 85 degrees outside.
Oh, it's a drafty old house.
What the hell is this?
Shoddy manufacturing.
Unfortunately, Kendall, I'm gonna have to arrest you.
No.
Tampering with evidence and obstruction of justice. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Yes, I was afraid you'd say that.
Oh, that didn't last long. You coming back from death's door, a changed man.
Oh, everything changed after that. Mostly my attitude about settling for less than what I deserve. See, I used to do that. Not anymore.
That's just the same old you in a shiny new package. You're just as selfish.
Oh, you might call it selfish. I call it claiming what's rightfully mine. You see, Hayward probably thought he had all the time in the world. One second you're here, the next you're gone, just like that. I intend to use the most of my time from now on.
By destroying people?
No, just you. This company was always meant to be mine.
So the man who created it had second thoughts.
My father had a lapse of judgment.
Let's call him and see what he thinks about that.
Well, that's the best idea I've heard all day. Let's call him. Tell him you married his ex-wife, the one he disinherited me over. Maybe he'll change his tune. Maybe he'll cheer me on while I grind you with dirt.
You know what? I was actually hoping that we could work together.
No, you weren't. You were hoping to stick around long enough to lay some roots in my family company. And it would have worked if I wasn't busy trying to keep the peace at this home.
Is that what you call what happened here?
No, what I call it is in the past. I lost my wife, so I've got no more personal distractions. See, I can devote all my time into coming after you. And trust me when I say this, Scott. By the time I'm finished, you'll be begging me to get out.
Yeah, and then what, JR? They throw you a big parade, or is this more for an audience of one? Because once you're back on top, you think Annie will want you.
What happened? He's under arrest.
For what?
Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let your baby mama explain. She's got some time on her hands. Cell's not ready yet.
Kendall, what'd you do?
Well, allegedly, I had a little fire using the fake evidence that David had on Greenlee.
God, Kendall.
Well, you knew Liza was going to use this in court. She was going to use it against you for murdering David.
So you stole it and you burned it? What were you thinking?
That I was helping a friend. Two friends, actually.
But look, it got you arrested.
Yeah, well, I wasn't planning on getting caught.
Obviously you weren't. Did you think about the boys?
Yes, obviously I did. And one of my boys' named is Spike Lavery. And his father, that would be you, is headed for prison. So I took a chance and thought I would help him and Greenlee. So I'd appreciate a little gratitude instead of this stupid lecture, okay? Thank you.
Did you see Liza?
Oh, yeah.
Bad?
Broomstick bad.
I want my car dusted for her fingerprints.
We found your briefcase at her house.
You know what? I don't care, Jesse. Kendall has slipped out of trouble before, and I'm not going to let her get away with it this time.
So you're gonna throw the book at her, are you?
Yes, damn right I am.
Even though that so-called evidence is a big old sack of lies?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't know. Liza, I know you. You're working some angle here. You used to be Hayward's lawyer.
You ever heard of attorney-client privilege?
Ever heard of dead client?
That's irrelevant.
Like hell it is. Hayward cooked up some fake evidence to make it look like Greenlee sabotaged Erica's plane. Then he gave that evidence to you. And you were planning to use that evidence even though you knew it was fake. So do not quote the law to me, Madam DA.
I would have thought you'd be rushing to Ryan's side by now.
Leave me alone.
I'm sure he's waiting for you. Or is he? Maybe Madison's already there. You might want to hurry.
I didn't leave you because of Ryan.
Oh, Greenlee, please. Can we at least be honest with one another, now that I'm dead?
The truth is, it was because of you. Your paranoia, your possessiveness.
Ouch.
You blame everyone but yourself. Me, Ryan, the world.
Yes, I know. I'm the man who's just too angry to love, right? So unlike Ryan.
He went to jail for me.
And I would have died for you, Greenlee.
Stop it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I upset you again? Well, then I guess you can imagine how I must have felt. Loving you as intensely as I did, yet knowing that you were just waiting for Ryan to open his arms to you again.
I'm sorry that it ended this way. I'm sorry you're dead.
Good. So then I guess it won't be too much to ask that you think of me every once in a while. Think of the man who loved you unconditionally. The man who sat at your bedside day after day, month after month, using all of his talents to keep you alive. Think of the man who would have sold his soul to hear you whisper his name because he loved you beyond compare. And then ask yourself, will you ever have a man who loves you like that again?